Hey guys, Brianne here from Get Your Fix, checking in with you all. Just wanting to kind of give some details into my blog on Sunday as far as the importance of ankle mobility and how it affects your normal function, especially going into a squat. So if you need to pick something up from the ground, pick up a child, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's easier to demonstrate versus just reading it, so I wanted to hop on here and kind of demonstrate to you why that ankle mobility is important. So I will roll up my pants here so you can see my ankles and what's going on. So in order to get into a good squat position, you need enough what we call dorsiflexion, which is that pulling the toe up in order to get the forward translation of your lower leg on your foot. So to show you what I mean is, as I squat down, you see this front of the lower leg comes forward. That forward that translation shifts my weight forward, so it allows me to stay nice and upright when I'm down here in the squat, allows me to function, pick up what I need to, and stand up. So as if I was going to pick up this container here, I'd be able to just squat down, keep my torso nice and upright, and then I push through my legs in order to stand up. Now what happens is if you don't have that mobility there, as you squat down, if you can't come forward anymore, this is what happens. So those hips stay high, your trunk comes forward, puts your back in a very unsafe position. So from that point, the only way I can pick anything up is I'm here, I'm forward, I'm grabbing here. This is not very heavy, so am I going to do any damage? Probably not. If I do this 500 times in the course of 10 years, basically just repetitively every time I'm going to pick up something light, it can cause problems. Now if I'm going to bend down and lift 20 pound, 30 pound, 40 pound object, something heavy, it is very likely going to cause a back injury, because what you're doing is from there, the only way you can really stand up is lifting with your back, and then you can push through your legs. So having that ankle mobility or lack of ankle mobility puts the rest of you at a very bad or at a risk of injuring your back. It can cause you to injure your knees, injure your hips. Basically, when you're in this position, everything's compensating in some way. The other compensation we'll see often is, rather than that forward trunk lean, is shifting onto the toes in order to do it. That's putting a lot of strain on those knees. So yeah, you're in that down position, your back is safer, but over time it's going to cause a lot of knee wear and tear and knee pain. If you do have knee pain, then when you go into a squat, and that's why you avoid doing it, most likely you're getting onto your toes and you're shifting there. If you can improve that mobility and stay in this position, basically getting your butt back, it takes a lot of pressure on the knees. It's pretty quick and pretty fast and easy pain reduction to your knees with squatting. So that is why that ankle mobility is so important. Check out my other videos that I've done on Facebook here. They're all on YouTube for ideas for how to improve that ankle mobility. And I think you'll notice a significant improvement with your function in general. Now granted, it can take a lot of time to get that mobility back, especially if you're wearing any sort of shoe with any sort of lift in it, which 99.9% of shoes have. Even dress shoes, typically it's smaller, shorter in the front, there's a slight heel in the back. Running shoes, most workout shoes are that way. I try to be barefoot as much as I can, and I really promote barefoot with all of my clients in order to avoid having that slight elevated heel. So comment on here with any questions that you have, or if you have any concerns, any whatever it may be. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I would be happy to get back to you, and I'd be happy to hear from you, either love it, hate it, regardless. So let me know how things are going, and I will talk to you guys later.